In this important lecture, I am going to talk about iteration.
This video is brought to you by OppiPies Academy.
Iteration is also called looping. So basically they are loops. Now, what is a loop? This is the programming construct that allows us to repeat one or more statements time and again. So repetition of a statement or a set of statements is called a loop. This is iteration. Now see, loops in Python, loops can be implemented using two types. One is while loop, another is for loop. As far as a loop is concerned, always remember any loop construct necessarily consists of two parts. One is one or more loop statements. By loop statements, I mean to say the statements which are to be executed repeatedly in a circular motion. Second is condition. We will be putting up a condition. As long as that condition is true, this loop will continue. So these are two components of any loop. Always remember, while and for loops are pre-tested loops. Now, what does it mean? Pre-tested loop means when the condition is put up first and the loop statements are executed after that. So first the condition is tested. If condition turns out to be true, only then the loop statements are executed. Actually, I am talking about this only because if you have studied any other programming language like C, C++ or Java, there we have got post-tested loop also, which is do while, in which case what happens is first the loop statements are executed, then condition is tested. But in Python, there are only two loops, while loop and for loop, and both are pre-tested loops. Now see, now I will talk about for loop. As far as for loop is concerned, a for loop is used to iterate over a collection. By collection, I mean to say list, set, tuple, or a dictionary. We have already studied about these list, set, tuple, dictionary. So iterate over means to read the elements one by one in an iteration. For loop can also be used to iterate over a string. So we can read the characters one by one. Now let me give you an example of a for loop in Python. We will be writing the program and executing it in the next lecture. But first let me tell you so that you can come to terms with the syntax. What I have done is I have taken a list called subjects. Now this is the list subjects, which is having three elements with the values Hindi, English, French. Now what will happen is I will be applying the for loop so that I can iterate over this list subjects. I would write for var in subjects colon, right? Now, what is var? Var is a simple variable. It could be A, B, C, X, Y, Z, anything. The name var is not fixed. So for var in subjects and below it, after indentation, after leaving some space, tab space, I have written print var. Now what will happen is when this loop will execute for the first time, the value of var will become Hindi. So it will go into the loop statement and print var will print Hindi. Again it will go up the loop and this time our value of var will become English. So print var, it will print English. Again it will go up and this time our value of var will become French. So print var will print French. It's as easy as that, right? So in this case, I can say that condition is this loop will continue as long as all the elements of the list are exhausted.